we're quite passionate about reinvesting back into the economy in general, really. We like to think that we can pay back a bit.
I think being a family business, we can make decisions that maybe not sort of financially sensible, but it's just passionate to us, really, at the end of the day. So that's a lot of what we go by, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not all about making money. It's about reinvesting back in, and quite often it is into green initiatives because we're a holiday park and there's a lot of green space around us, so it's really easy to do. I don't think there's a spare rooftop on park that hasn't got solar on it. So, we really try and think of every way we can. And recently we've been metering our pitches for electric, which hasn't been that particularly popular with our customers. You can imagine they have to pay for what they use, but we've noticed a massive difference there. They'd come on holiday and they'd use the electric, and we had one just recently saying they spent £10 over 2 nights, and I'm thinking, but you were expecting us to pay that £10 over those 2 nights, whereas actually if you were more careful you probably would have spent far less than that. So we're still finding ways of pushing forward, and that will hopefully pay back on its own with the investments will hopefully pay back in the long term, but it is always a long-term investment. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Well, that's really inspiring, and I'm sure you'll be inspiring other local businesses to do the same thing. Is there one thing you would give someone as advice if they're thinking, I want to become more sustainable, but I'm not quite sure where to start? What would you say to them?
It can be something really small, really. A lot of the things that we do is for wildlife. It could be just planting a tree even, It could be planting a tree that bears fruit. We do a lot of planting. I think the first sort of initiatives we had years and years ago was like a butterfly bar, which is to do with the David Bellamy Award scheme that we were part of. And that's just planting those plants to encourage the wildlife. So it can be quite simple. Start small and then keep improving year on year.
FSB.